Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. Today is going to be Tap Titans 2 part 263. I hope everyone is having an absolutely fantastic day. Today is going to be another preparation day. As you guys can see, the tournament is live though, so I wish all of you guys luck in your tournaments. I've decided that I think we're going to go back to joining last second, even though it's going to kind of mess up our abyssal tournaments. Well, I guess it shouldn't. We're just going to join our abyssal tournaments late. I'm going back to joining last second, kind of because it worked out really well today. I didn't have time to stream today, but mostly because we've had such better luck. Now, we haven't had amazing luck joining in last second in the tournaments. We've done it 3 times now. The first time we had 3 people, myself including 2 other people. Crazy good luck, compared to what we'll normally get with a tournament nowadays. We'll have an entire tournament filled. You can't even see, you don't know exactly how many people, but you can see that there's at least there's at least 9 people. So we had 3 people in the very first time we did it. The second time we did it, we had 8 people. So that's still not bad. That's still not a full tournament. That's still better than what I would, consider as normal. Because honestly, most of the time, even though you can't see more than 9 people, I find that when I go to bed and then when I wake up, I see completely different people on the leaderboards. Now, that doesn't happen every time, but lots of times those exact same people aren't the people that are, winning the next day. So there's definitely more than 9 people in my tournaments on average. So 8 people is still honestly better than average, I would say. And then the last time we did it, we had 7 people, and this is all including myself. So not too bad, but again, a lot better than what we've normally been getting. So I want to go ahead and get back into joining last second. Like I said, I don't think it's a huge difference, but it's still, if we can get another 3-person tournament, and I really want to go ahead and try to get a solo tournament. I'm not banking on a solo tournament by any means, but if we can go ahead and get a solo tournament, that would be absolutely phenomenal. I honestly can't wait till we get a solo tournament. It's going to be so easy to just prepare and just soak in those easy free rewards. But as you guys can see, we're at 1,755 presents. So I haven't played nearly as much as I did yesterday in terms of just straight up preparing for the tournament and getting presents and stuff like that. But I feel like I've done way more than, like I said in yesterday's video, than I ever have preparing for a tournament. So it just showed that we had 0 prestiges this day. I think that was a glitch. 2 prestiges so far today. The day just reset a couple hours ago. I had so many prestiges yesterday. I think I've banked now a total of 6 or 7 relics, or 6 or 7 runs worth of relics, and we're gonna continue to do that until actually 21 hours from now we'll be joining the tournament. But I want to talk a little bit more about builds here. I know we talked about it just the other day, but I'm starting to think that we need to do something different. So I used to do a push build and a farm build for a tournament. I would swap mid-tournament to that push build while farming for relics at the beginning of it. I don't think a farm build is suitable for us anymore. As you guys saw just before we did the prestige, and I talked a little bit about it in the other video, we actually can't even get to our max stage with a farm build, and that's horrible. Obviously, we're not getting our max amount of relics. If we're lucky and we get a portal right at the very end, sometimes we'll get to 150 stages away or 200 stages away sometimes. But we need to do something different. And I think the solution here is going to be using a hybrid build. So the last hybrid build that I had before, I didn't know if I was going to keep it because the run times were a lot longer than a farm build. And obviously it didn't have quite as much pushing potential as a push build. But in the last tournament, we used that hybrid build for quite a while. The run times, yes, were quite a bit longer, but that also means we're getting more relics if we go ahead and choose to do that, because we could actually get to our max stage. We could actually push with that build if we needed to. But just in terms of banking relics, that's going to help a lot. But on the other end, I really want to go ahead and farm presents, because presents is a huge part of this game right now because of the event and because I'm shooting for top 10%, which is something that I've never ever done before. So if we can go ahead and do a hybrid until we kind of need that extra pushing power, we can go ahead and switch to a push build. Or on the other hand, I almost don't even want to switch builds. I want to stick permanently as a hybrid, because in the last tournament, when I did switch from a hybrid to a push build, I gained 80 stages and the run times were absolutely atrocious on the push build. So I think a good balance may be just sticking with a hybrid build. My passives aren't great, and I think that is part of the reason why we can't even get to our max stage right now. And a Heavenly Strike build is not even doable. A clanship build, I don't even want to think about, because the run times are going to be so bad. So maybe sticking with a hybrid permanently may be a good idea. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, just because I can't even get to my max stage with a farm build. So really, how much am I going to be able to push? The thing was the farm build or the hybrid build, I'd be able to get to my max stage in terms of relics, and I'd be able to push a decent amount, and almost as good as a push build, but with a lot lower run times. So we're gonna go ahead and collect our daily rewards. As I was mentioning, we're farming as many presents as we possibly can, getting close to 2,000, which is actually pretty good, and I'm really happy with that considering we haven't purchased any Titan chests. I know a lot of people have Titan chests, but I haven't bought any yet. We're going to be doing that next tournament, or sorry, the crafting shard tournament, not this one, the crafting shard tournament. Day 8 is going to be 50 diamonds plus 25 presents. As you guys know, we're saving up as many diamonds as we can. We're at 5,048 diamonds. Absolutely smashed. You guys know you only need 4,800 for a Titan chest, but I want to go ahead and save that extra potential for the tournament. But we actually, this is the most amount of diamonds that I've ever had before. I'm not even gonna lie. 5,000 diamonds is the most that I've ever had. I normally just spend them on pets or spend them on, you know, equipment pieces and stuff like that. I've never actually had enough to purchase a Titan chest, or, you know, I've never bought a Titan chest before. So video chest, we're gonna open up. I actually just pulled crafting shards before the day reset. We pulled crafting shards from this video chest. So I think that's the second time now that I've done that. Absolutely amazing. That's so awesome. But we're also going to go ahead and do our daily rewards. We need to go ahead and obviously spend some relics. We're going to go and do Book of Shadows. Book of Shadows is dropped from now 74%. I actually did accidentally one more run after yesterday's video into Book of Shadows. So we were at like 74% and now dropped down to 56. So we prepared a decent amount so far, I'm not going to lie. And what else? We need to collect equipment pieces and 2 more pet levels, which will obviously come, but don't have them just yet. Actually getting all common equipment pieces. Great. So now we use the sell all button to sell all 7 of those for 1 diamond each, unfortunately. But actually, let's see if we can go ahead and collect, maybe just to finish off. Darn it. I was going to say maybe if we can go ahead and get those pet levels, but unfortunately not. All we got here is 4 perks. We got to Make It Rain, Power of Swiping, Mana Potion, and another Power of Swiping. So if we take a look here, I've actually been using the crap out of our Make It Rains. I've been using so many of these, it's ridiculous, just to basically have it open while I'm doing other things. And you know, those Make It Rains make the runtime so quick. It's awesome. You know, not quick, but just AFK. So that's what I've been doing mainly. Here we got 50 presents, 25 diamonds, and 5 raid tickets. Absolutely insane there, putting us at 1845 in terms of presents, and another 15, putting us at 1860 now for presents. I do want to go ahead and collect our raid rewards here. If we go ahead and take a look, raid complete. This was actually a push raid. So this was a tier 3-31 push raid. Actually, let me go ahead and show you guys this quickly here. If we take a look, we're actually getting really close. I didn't want to point this out first. We're getting really close to 90,000 clan XP. Absolutely ridiculous. So overkill, but it's just awesome to grind for that. So this was it. This was our previous raid. So tier 3 zone 31 is the one that we just did. Of course, I'm all the way at the very bottom. Our average damage was decent on this one, but it wasn't insane. I had to do a transition between Titans, so I did lose out at a little bit of damage there, but we did about a 1.732 million average damage. I lost about 400 to 500,000 damage because I was doing a VM deck, and then when a new Titan spawned, obviously VM is absolutely horrible, so I lost out on a decent amount of damage, but still finished that raid strong with a 1.7 mil average, considering just a couple weeks ago when I was in my old clan, my average was a 1.48. So definitely a huge improvement. Let's go ahead and collect our raid rewards here. 665 raid XP, 3,600 dust, 1,600 card, or 160 cards with 16 scrolls. Really good rewards there. 3,600 dust. I am so happy with that dust. Absolutely insane. We did actually just get a couple Purifying Blast cards, and I wanted to go ahead and show you guys, I actually did a Purifying Blast upgrades. As you can see, Purifying Blast is now level 15. It is so strong. I can't wait to go and do a totem. I don't think I've actually done a deck or an attack with this yet, so I'm really curious to see the damage we can actually get with that. From the dust shop, we're actually, you know, we have 4,800 dust to 4,900 almost. You know, I normally just go ahead and save for a totem or Purifying Blast cards, but at this point we have so much dust that I'm actually going to go ahead and spend some. So Ancestral Favor is going to be one that I need to go ahead and do, because I use this with the Clanship Barrage deck basically every cycle. Psychic Chain, same thing. So I do Ancestral Favor, Psychic Chain, and Clanship Barrage. And we'll go ahead and pick up a Razor Wind as well. So 3558 we're sitting, or 3458, sorry, we're sitting at. But these were the decks that I just used last raid. It was a little bit of a different one, but we had, this is the Limb deck. This is the torso VM we had, and then this is the totem one, and then we had another deck, but oh no, yeah, sorry, then I did Thriving Flag as well. So those are the main ones that I do at the moment. We do have a couple upgrades we could go ahead and do, but I don't know if I want to go and spend my dust on them just yet, because I want to make sure that we still have a decent amount of dust. You know, obviously if we get VM, Purifying Blast, or Totem in the shop, that's what I'm gonna go and do. And these upgrades are crazy expensive, so I need to make sure we have a decent amount of dust in our, you know, available to go ahead and do the upgrades as soon as we get the cards. I think upgrading Purifying Blast was to 15 was 1,350 dust, so absolutely crazy expensive. But you know, if I were to go and do a couple upgrades, I'd do Fragmentize. That's going to be a really good one. Skull Bash would have to be situational, because there's obviously some Titans that we don't attack the head, so I wouldn't want to go and upgrade this unless I needed to. But Fragmentize I use quite often, to be honest with you, either with a mostly just with VM, to be honest with you. VM, or sometimes with this deck, depending if, you know, let's say I just needed to attack the torso or head or something, I could take off Psychic Chain and put on a Razor Wind, but that doesn't happen too often. I like to go and attack the limbs, because basically with the last raid, the timing was perfect. So basically the raid attack would reset at 1 a.m. So I was still up. I was about ready to go to bed. So I'd go and do a Thriving Plague one. I'd go ahead and do a totem one, and I'd go ahead and do a limb one right off the bat, get 3 of my decks done, and then I'd wake up tomorrow morning, and most of the time I'd have a VM ready to go. So it was perfect timing. But that probably won't happen again, to be honest with you. But guys, with that being said, I'm gonna have to go and end today's video here. Leave a comment down below letting me know how you guys did or are doing in your tournament. We will be joining that in tomorrow's video. I honestly can't wait to get me some Winterfest gifts and continue the 10% grind. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to go and smash the like button, and I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.